How many of you cannot live a single day of your life without your cup of tea and coffee? And how many of you think that it's a good thing to have? My name is Vasundhara Talware, and I'm going to talk about why is it that tea and coffee is absolutely not good for your health. Like everything under the sun, everything has its pros and cons. Just the same with tea and coffee as well. But the cons of these two items are far more than the pros. And let's look at the pros to begin with. The minuscule pros here. What are the pros? It enhances your energy. Yes. It boosts your mood. Of course. It makes you feel more alive, more alert. It makes you last long. Oh, yes. It also is high on antioxidants. Very good. Not that the other items, food items, naturally sourced food items are not, but yes, this one definitely is. What else does it do? It is great for metabolism. Many dietitians include tea or coffee, especially coffee, into your diet because it boosts your metabolism. So your weight is kept in check. Is that a wise thing to do? Really? At what cost? So let's look at the cost. The cons. What are the cons? The cons are your withdrawal symptoms. Oh boy. Your withdrawal symptoms like you feeling irritable, you having headaches, you getting brain fogs, you feeling exhausted. Is it worth it? Really? The day you decide to wean off the coffee or the tea, this is what you end up getting. Is that natural? Is that healthy? Is that a good trade-off for what you get in return? You have to answer that for yourself. What are the other cons that you come across? You feel anxiety. You feel depressed at times because of its overconsumption. You get disrupted sleep, which is the most important part of your life. If you end up having a disturbed, disrupted sleep, what good is this tea or coffee? Find out for yourself. The next day, instead of you feeling naturally energetic and naturally high after having a well-rested night, you feel the need to depend on this tea and coffee to keep you awake. That's like the basic thing, keeping you awake. Really? Think about it. What else does it do? It gives you jitteriness. It gives you panic attacks. It gives you higher heart palpitations. Oh boy. Not worth it, right? Do I have to list a few more cons to tell you how hazardous these two items are for you? Well, you decide. I had a beautiful yoga teacher. This was more than 22 years ago when I did my first yoga program, yoga course back in Nasik from Yoga Vidyadham under Mandlik sir's guidance. There his wife, Mrs. Mandlik, took a class for us on yogic diet, sattvic diet, and the foods that you must adhere to and keep a part of your diet and things that you should absolutely avoid. And when she came down to describing tea and coffee, she asked us a very potent question. She asked us, why is it that there is no fence around a tea and a coffee plantation? Think about it. Why is there no fence around tea and coffee plantation? Isn't it wise to keep it safe from the cows, the buffaloes, the goats, the sheep that might just wander in and start eating all the goods, the plants, the produce? Well, she said, animals are far wise than human beings are. They know exactly what's good for them and not good for them. And they know tea and coffee plants are not good for them. So they will never wander around it. Forget going near it. They don't even want to smell it. Go see and find out for yourself. Do you ever see any kind of animal that grazes on plants, grazing tea or coffee plants? The answer is no. We intelligent, supposedly intelligent human beings are the only ones who grow it in order to consume. Can you beat that? Can you beat? Or can you imagine our intelligence? Well, that's how we are. So for a temporary high, for the temporary goodness that these drinks bring to us, we overlook the long-term implications that these are going to have on our body. So my humble request is for you to take an informed decision with awareness as to what is it that you are doing to yourself with the consumption of these items. What is the cost that you will pay, which is a long-term cost. And if you're okay with it, go ahead. If you're not, take stock and slowly and steadily wean away from it. And compensate with other food items which are natural, close to nature, close to goodness, and so much more higher in nutrition than any of these two items are. So, wish you a great healthy life ahead. May this body be used for higher purposes and not for these petty few pleasures, temporary pleasures. And in this journey, I'll always be there with you. I love you very, very much. If you like this video, please share it with your loved ones and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Mwah!